I'm sure everyone has the problem when they're on a road trip. You bring your cups in the morning when you leave, and you got the 2 Stanley cups or maybe a coffee cup and a thermos, and then you get to 4 hours down the road and you're ready to stop, and you don't have anywhere for the to-go cups because now you got to move everything. So this little design should go right behind the driver's seat and make it accessible and easy to get to, and you can just put your stuff there behind the seat and move your to-go cups there. And then when you stop for gas, you can throw the to-go cups away and put these back in your cup holder. So I'm designing this to hold my thermos and my coffee cup mainly, because then I'll need to move that back to the rear cup holders or something and then have a place for my to-go cup. So this is going to be designed to go right behind the seat. There's many ways you can make it with little slats so you can just stick one over the other, and like a little puzzle, you just slide them together and then you undo them and pack them down. Well, you could do that same kind of thing with this if you wanted to. We don't care, it's just the 2 of us in the car, so I'm just going to make mine. I'm only going to make 3. Coffee cup, my wife's cup, and the thermos. The thermos will always be in here because it's easier for my wife to reach if it's standing up, and when I lean it in the back, even if I prop it up, sometimes eventually it falls down on the floor and then she can't get it to refill the coffee or whatever. So this will go right behind the driver's seat, and then she can just reach over and grab the thermos and put more coffee in. So that's the whole idea of this. Anyway, so mine's going to be like 5.5 by 5.5 squares because that'll fit the handle of that, and as well as the big cup of my wife's. So I'm just going to use some of these. These are leftover pickets from down at the coast. I picked out 3 or 4 of these. I'm going to plane them down a little bit, shave off this side to make it nice and smooth. Cut down, planed, and then we'll come back to the design. But really, it's just going to be a very simple little cup holder that you can put on the floorboard behind your seat. I think I got some rain coming, so I'm gonna, since my wife's not home yet, I'm gonna go ahead and get under our new carport here. Alright, so next we can just shave off just a little bit of this rough side, since these are pickets, right? Accuracy is the key here. Right. So I am going over 5 1/4, and then I'm just laying this on there as my straight edge. I mark 2 spots, and I'm drawing a line. So I've got 5 1/4 plus my width. Okay. And then I'm gonna go 5 1/4 again. Draw a line. Now I'm gonna take my straight edge, because this is the board I'm gonna cut my pieces out of, I think. Got my line. Marked it on that line straight up and down. 5 1/4. That's 1, 2, and then I need to go one more time, and that would be where I cut it off at. Okay, I think I got it all cut here. I guess I got my table saws off a little bit. Yeah, there we go. All right, there's that, and that. And then I just need my 2 end pieces, and we're good to go. These in here. A little glue between my 2 marks. And I guess I should put some on the sides. Why not? If it works, it ain't a bad idea. Alright, cut my 2 ends and we're good. Well, I think I'm gonna be done in time to go watch me some more Stargate. All right, so you could be finished now. I'm gonna go ahead and sand mine down a little bit, throw a little bit of stain on there, just pretty it up a little bit. You could cut a little hole in here, put a rope on there for a handle, make a handle, little stand. Like I said, you can make it a little wider if you got room behind your seat. Lots of things you could do with it, but it's just really like a planter box. It's really all it is with 2 inserts in it. So very simple, and it'll serve its purpose. So I'm gonna clean mine up a little bit and put some stain on there, then I'll show you a final product with some stuff in it, and then you can decide how you want to make yours. Anyway, I just found this poly stain on the shelf over there, so that's what I'm going to use. Yeah, and I don't know how well it'll go on this treated lumber. May not go very good at all. I really wanted something darker than that. I may have to come back with something later. Yeah, I don't like that. I want something darker. All right, I'm going to try this one. Looks darker. And for the inside, I'm probably just gonna mask it off and spray some black paint in there, and then I'll call it good, I think. It can be as calm as it can be, and then as soon as I start spraying paint, it starts getting a breeze. That stuff wasn't blowing at all when I was putting the tape on there. Push it back over here in the shade so it doesn't dry too fast. And then my wife can just reach right down and get it and refill my cup. Of course, those won't be there. Those will be up front still. And then when you stop, you can put them back there and have a place for your cups. Now, of course, we have these here, but these don't quite fit in the rear ones. So that's why I made this. And same with the coffee cup. If it has the little rubber stopper on there, it won't fit quite into those. For some reason, the ones in the back are never the same size. But works perfectly for what we need. As I always say, get outside, do something, watch these videos, and make it your own. We'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.